tell you something. There's room for improvement. Really, we only got 2 inches, maybe an inch. I don't know if you know, that's not enough. In today's video, I'm gonna put a camshaft and a torque converter in this Chevrolet. And yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of other little parts, valve springs, etc. We're trying to make this thing as good as a Coyote motor in a Ford. It's gonna take a lot of work, but it can be done. And I need to make some money for the 55 Chevy. So tune in, enjoy, sit back, and relax.
Did one tire on wet concrete that's polished.
We gotta talk about that. Let me tell you something. There's room for improvement, just like these black tail lights. What are you doing, Chris? All right, I like the wheels though. Let's try to get her aligned, buffs off-roading. Let me see. Yeah, I need to come over a little bit. Hey, have you seen them? No, I can't find them. I looked all over. Is that where you put them? Okay, thank you. Whether you have lost your nuts or somebody has your nuts, you can go to lugnutguys.com and get you a new set. I needed a few, so that's where I went. Told them exactly what size my nuts were, the shape, the taper, how I like them to look, how I like them to feel. I prefer a shiny, smooth nut, and that's what I've got right here. This works for my 55 Chevy. We're gonna be throwing them on. And the best part is they even come in a nut sack. So do yourself a favor and go to lugnutguys.com. I got a cramp in my neck. Oh my gosh. I got a cramp in my neck like I ever had in my life. Oh, it's a good time to check out my shirt. They're not for sale yet. I gotta pay for them up front. Oh my gosh. Jeez. All I did was reach for a bolt. I just reached for it. God. Oh, Jesus is Lord. Like I'm being held hostage in a group text message. You know who you are. All right, we're making good progress. This left side or passenger side motor mount has definitely left town or bought a train ticket. It's on its way out. Jim, the inevitable Jim, you left your light, and I appreciate it. So this intake's been bored out because it's a Chevrolet, small block Chevy. I was looking at a couple things. I took, what on earth? What is this? Oh! That's the most ghetto thing I've ever seen. I took this camshaft out of the 265 and I stuck her up in this area, and it told me I had to pull the radiator to get it out of there. And I'm afraid I'm gonna have to pull this AC condenser, and I really don't want to. I don't want to break this AC system down and lose our Freon, because Freon is not free. So my thought is, well, I was gonna unbolt it here and just swing her forward, but that's gonna turn into a debacle. I'm gonna have to take the grill out just to get this little bit of wiggle room, and really we only got 2 inches, maybe an inch. I don't know if you know, that's not enough. So we're going to take a gamble, say a prayer in Jesus' name, let this camshaft come out while keeping the air there. Amen. Yes, I said it. If you don't like it, turn the channel. I don't know what to tell you. That's what we're gonna do. She's got a little sludge down there, not my problem, and it's not yours. So, oh, there's a funnel. Oh, that's got some corrosion. Need a and yes, I would like to try the Vice Grip Garage Rattle Can Black spray paint. So I'll let you know if I do. It's like 12 bucks or something a can. It's a little high. A little high there, Derek. But quality is quality, and I'll give it a try. By the way, because this is a Chevrolet, I had to put terminal extensions in the battery to put it on the charger. Very aggravating. Boy, you can see that motor now. She's got the angle of the dangle. All right, next I want to get off the intake, all that jazz. I got to pull these long tubes off. Yes, I said long tubes. If you go way back, I don't know if I recommend it because I didn't know what I was doing then on YouTube. You can see me and Chris throw these headers on. It was a good video. It just got like 5 views. Where y'all at? I need more videos. Won't you rewind a little bit? Just saying. I'm gonna stop my rant. I'm getting out of control. I got to throw this camera on the battery charger and get back to it. All right, and hey, just to show y'all that I am real, I'm not taking sponsors left and right for BS. And yes, I support Christianity, and I still say BS and other cuss words. Sorry, I'm working on it. But I got this from a company that rhymes with tax speeding rods. Change the letter in there, and they sent this for the Jeep. I thought it'd be cool, kind of, you know, make the front end have a little more firmness to it. Trash, garbage. This bracket is about 6 inches too big. It mounts, but this becomes, I mean, it's terrible. Like your steering and axle is up here. I mean, it's literally up here. So this is way out of, it's not right. If it was a minivan, sure. I know the Jeep has a minivan engine. It's not the problem or the conversation, but I don't need minivan parts on it. I need some decent stuff. It's a nice Jeep on 35s. We're gonna keep it that way. All right, yes, it's a Barbie Jeep. That one guy out there says it every time. All right, let me get back to this. All right, what we got here is a mess. The crank bolt. Done a little research. They are standard thread, which means they're not reverse, which is fine. I've got a 3-foot breaker bar. Whoa, I gotta chill. I got a 3-foot breaker bar on it, and I also have a 3-foot crowbar, and I'm about to have to put some force on. Makes you a little nervous, I know. I didn't say me, I said you. Pay attention. But we're just gonna give it the beans here. My thought is I'm going to heat up down at the actual bolt. Why? I'll tell you why. It's Loctite on it from the factory, and the heat will help release the adhesive. So if you just want to fight it, then that's fine, but that's what I'm doing. So pay attention, and we're gonna get this off. Now I'm gonna be changing this seal, so everybody calm down. I just want a little heat. I'm not gonna try to melt this thing. We'll try that. It's not a lot of heat, I know. Tell you what's gonna break. It's gonna be that adapter. She's turning. Cannot believe it. Maybe not. She's turning. All right, I think I got enough. We're gonna give her the beans here. That is how you pull off small block Chevrolet. Hold on, behind the scenes edit. That's how you get off a small block Chevrolet crank bolt. Very simple. And let me show you something. See all that red? That's Loctite, and it's on the face surface. You can see where it released. It's not on the threads. Don't foobar this thing, y'all. You gotta heat that head up, get it to release. So let me set this somewhere very important.
Now we're not reusing this bolt, but I will use it to install the new balancer, and then I'll swap it out for new.
And then I gotta play the will it come off game with the crank pulley. So we'll get to that in just a second. I need to take a break. I gotta stretch my neck out, something fierce. Yeah, it's one of those days.
Little side note, should have explained it here. You don't have to spend $100 on some fancy LS crank puller. Just use a standard pulley puller. You'll match the notches you see. They look like 3-star. Put a socket in there to ride it, lube it. There you go. You're done. You're welcome.
Whoever glued these in, man, we need to have a conversation. Jeez, it's not how that works. Spent 30 minutes trying to get those out. Ooh, this motor's got some miles. Holy cow. Man. Okay. Wow. Yeah, check this out. Talked to Chris about doing an oil pump. He said he didn't want to, but we're right here. I mean, I would highly recommend it. I'll try to talk him into it. I'm about to pop these heads off. Everything's been good so far. Just a couple questionable things, I'll say. We got O-ring gaskets, but yet I see red RTV.
Red RTV was designed for people to know when someone's worked on it and they didn't know what they're doing.
Good morning, day 2. I'm in flip-flops. My feet are tingling. I must have slept wrong. I don't know. I got something pinched. We're here. We're gonna get this done. Talked to Chris last night. We had some conversations about everything going on here. So he'll be coming over tonight, and sorry, y'all are in like a wind vortex here. Fans on. We're going to be having some conversations about this tonight and going through a parts list, figuring out what we're doing, what we need, and getting a game plan. So these heads got to get taken off today. They're going to a machine shop ASAP, and I guess he has an appointment. So I'm going to get these off. I got to pull the boots, and then I got to pull the headers, long tubes. They look great, by the way. Got a couple things to do, then we'll get the heads off. After that, in today's video, I will be pulling the transmission. It should be, I don't want to say quick, but easier. So the impact's gonna do most of the work, and then this low boy over here, that's my paid employee. We'll get him to work, we'll get it out. Should be okay. We got to get that torque converter off. The name of the game today is just get this done, and there's going to be a lot of a little quarter turn at a time on all these header bolts, the torque converter bolts, stuff like that. And I think Chris is still making up his mind on an oil pump, but I say oil pump, time of change, we got to change them for sure. So anyways, that's what we got going on. Let me get busy. I will bring you guys in towards the conclusion of this, because I'm not Vice Grip Garage and y'all aren't going to watch a 3-hour video with me, and I understand that and I respect it, because I wouldn't watch it either. And there's my light. Been looking for that for 2 days. Well, we're going. I already loosened these. Oh dear, conversation. This thing's missing it's missing a bolt back here. I didn't do that. Gosh, I remember every second of these headers installing. We beat on these things more than I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say what you are already thinking. That would be rude. Ah, this side was noticeably tighter than the other. My first truck was a, I don't know why I'm yelling, this attic fan's got me thinking y'all can't hear me. Probably can't. My first truck was a 1989 Chevy S10 that had been converted to a GMC Sonoma, 100%, interior, exterior, all of it. And when I got it, it was on 24-inch wheels with rubber bands. For those of you old timers don't know what that is, the wheels were taller than the cab, basically. And it was a clean truck. I ended up getting rid of the wheels and had a 4.3 automatic, 2-door short bed. And it had the most beautiful red paint job. I will try to find a picture. I think the only picture I have is of some tall, handsome guy doing a burnout in front of his parents' house, bull in the back tires. The little thing was bored over, and it was just a nice EFI 4.3, and she would get down. Me and my wife had our first date in that truck, and we had pizza on the tailgate in a church parking lot, and it was very nice. And one day I will build that truck again. I will find one and build it exactly like it as a memory machine, you know. But that's just a good memory for me. My first car was a Dodge Stratus, my brother's car. My mom bought it from him, and then I bought it from her. That thing was a turd, but I ended up doing a bunch of body work on it in the backyard. I'll try to find a picture. I drove that thing around. It looked like a checkerboard of primer and paint. And then sprayed it, did some repair on it. Jesus, Christopher, how many gaskets you got on this pig? Holy cow. And this one was upside down. And backwards. Jesus is Lord. Gotta save on these, I guess. Oh man, this is gonna be a nightmare. Getting to some of these head bolts. I wanted to do it with the manifold still kind of hanging and dangling. Let's see if I can do that. I'm interrupting myself here. I can't move this one because it's touching the frame. This motor mount has definitely left town. We're gonna have to see if I can't jack it up to get this off. That's how tight she is. Man. Another part is probably not going to get replaced. Let me show y'all how bad this is. Oh, I can't even get the thing out. Ah! Get the hell out. Do it now. I need 2 friends and 6 hands. Oh, this side's only got 1. That's good. Cold beer. Conversation. I might have to play the little game of will the socket fit? Man, oh man. Puddin's at it again. I love watching Puddin's Fab Shop. Yeah. Come on, Wick. Yeah. I wasn't flexing. I was just stretching. It's pretty wild working on an engine with aluminum heads. It's like I'm in the future. This is not something you see a lot in my shop, but there she be. Them 852s on there. Nothing crazy. They're going to the shop. And what else was I gonna show y'all? That was about it. Oh man, I gotta pee. I gotta cut this footage and go use the restroom. And Bob, Bill, all these older folks, you guys need to check your blood pressure right about now, just saying. I did all the lifting, but it's highly recommended. And for the youngsters, put the vape down. Put it down. Get yourself a cigarette, I guess. I don't know.
And that's it for this one. We're going to jump back in this on the second series, and you will see after machining and all that good stuff, we'll throw the cam in, put the heads on. We'll just wrap it up. This isn't a how-to, it's just what I'm doing in between to make a little money for the 55 and the 64. So the 55 Chevy is running and driving. I've been cruising around. I'm trying to save up for a front end. And then the 64 F100, my goals are to be building a bench seat as soon as possible, and I'm really running behind on that. And I've been distracted for duct tape drags. My plans are to go out there and meet up with the inevitable Jim, Dalton from Pole Barn, and a bunch of their friends. I would like to meet everybody and just have a great time with that. So I got to get this done to fund these other projects. Appreciate you guys watching. Join in another time.